Good morning, everyone. Just getting our live stream started. We're gonna start here in a little bit. I'm getting our fire going. Just before sunset here, or I'm sorry, sunrise on our new moon. It's like 5:18 a.m. here in Sedona, and we're starting at about 5:25. We're gonna start lighting our candles, but I have our fire going here, and let me tell you, this was not an easy fire to start. And the message is sometimes you can do everything you know to do. You can do everything you feel is right, everything you're programmed to do, and it's not enough. And that doesn't mean that you're not enough. It just means that it's not time. You have to wait for the alignments, the spiritual power, God. You have to wait sometimes. And waiting is not easy because we want it now. But it's not always possible now. So sometimes we have to just sit back, relax, and wait. So I'm going to try to see if I can get this fire going more. Good morning, everybody. I'm new to live streaming, so bear with me. Just gonna see if we can get a little more fire here. Like I said, this fire has been testing me today. So welcome, welcome. This is a shamanic candle blessing. Hey, Aura. And this is something we do every new moon and full moon. And all right. We do this every new moon and full moon. People purchase candles and we light them and do prayers and ceremony. And this is the first time I'm live streaming it, so welcome everybody. Okay, and then we're doing a sunrise ceremony today. Okay. Hope everybody can hear me. I'm gonna turn up this. All right, well, welcome everybody. See if this fire gets going. Welcome to the new moon, and welcome to our candle blessing. Today is a very powerful new moon. We are beginning a new cycle, and this new cycle is heading into the winter time, the time of releasing, letting go, and stepping further into our spiritual paths. So I welcome you to just sit back, relax and enjoy this sacred time. I'm going to go ahead and start drumming, and then we're going to begin our candles. So just taking a nice deep breath in and out, breathing in and out, in and out. As we open the door to this sacred time, this sacred new moon, we ask the spirit world, our ancestors, the ancient ones, the star nations, our sacred spirit guides, and all those for the highest good to come help us, to bless us, to show us the way, to ignite our passions, to heal our wounds, and to open ourselves to the great mystery. I'm just breathing in and out. Open the door to the great mother. Open the door to the great, great mother. As we open ourselves up to the great mystery, to the great mother, our Mother Earth, our sacredness, the power of who we are, cleansing ancestral wounds, generational problems, generational curses. This is the moon that we begin again. We let go, we release, we accept, and we receive. Breathing in and out. Okay. We're in the dark here, but it's just before sunrise. And we're going to go ahead and get to our candles. And for those of you who aren't able to join us, you will be getting your copy of this live stream. And for those of you who are new and just kind of checking us out, welcome. So the first thing is that we're going to go ahead and light our candles of the east, south, west, and north. This is to the east for new beginnings, clarity, vision. This is to the south for childlike wonder, innocence, foundations, ancestors. This is to the west for things coming together. And this is for the north, for the ancestors. So this ceremony is going to begin with a releasing, and I invite you to tap into your heart. And what are you releasing in this sacred moment? What are you ready to just let go of? What are you so tired of that now in this moment you're really ready to let go? I actually have water here. You can't see it very well, but this is salt water that I've been brewing for the last 24 hours for releasing. And we're gonna put those things that we're ready to let go of into this water. And this is dissolvable paper, and it will help you to dissolve it. So when it goes in the water, you really can't see very well, but once it goes into the water, it's going to dissolve this issue. So we're going to start with Rachel. And Rachel, I want you to focus on what it is that you're releasing that you're not going to take in this next cycle. And just think about what you're releasing. I'm going to put it in the water. Oh. The next person is Jennifer. I have your paper here. And I just invite you to focus on what it is that you are releasing, that you are letting go of. And we're going to put it in the water. The next person is Raven. And I invite you to think about what you're letting go of in this cycle, what you are releasing. Put it in the water. The next person is April. This is your paper. And I invite you to go ahead and release. What are you releasing? I'm going to put it in the water. The next person is Deborah. And this is your paper. And I invite you to release. What are you releasing? It goes in the water. Kara, this is your paper. And what are you releasing? I'm going to put it in the water. The next person is Doreen. And what are you releasing? I'm going to put it in the water. The next person is Jenny. And what are you releasing? There it goes in the water. The next person is Stacy. And what are you releasing? And here it goes in the water. The next person is Debbie. And is your paper. And what are you releasing? And there it goes in the water. And Lou Ellen, is your paper. What are you releasing? There it goes in the water. Just taking a nice deep breath in and out. And really just let go of all that. This group that came together this new moon, the message is to release and to surrender what you can and let go of whatever you can't. Because there are things that you're waiting for. They're not time yet, but as you clear, you'll find clarity. So we're going to go ahead and begin our candle lighting. And the first person that is sitting at east is Jennifer. What are you really calling forward in this next cycle? After the release, there's a new beginning. The next person is Raven. April. Deborah. Next person is Kara. This is Doreen. Jenny. Llewellyn. Stacy. And Deborah. And at the center of everything is Rachel, our first member of the 13 Moons Club, who is at the center. So we're going to put you in the place of the Hojo. Just take a moment and connect to your candle. Okay, April, see you later. As we prepare for the sunrise, for the new beginning. start your morning. Right, so for everybody who is getting their ancestor offerings, I have bundles for everybody, but we're doing special paper today. And those of you who requested those have some special stuff for us. So the first thing is this sacred ancestor paper. Now this ancestor paper is just for your home and harmony and balance. And when I light your paper, I really want you to focus on bringing in all the blessings into your home, into the land that you're on, good fortune, good wealth, harmony, balance, everything that you want. And this is you, Rachel. So we have your ancestor money, which is a very high currency. And I know we've been talking about your great-grandfather, so we're going to focus on him. And then you also got a little packet here that I created, and this is for happiness and wealth. And then we also have ingots here, which are the two highest currencies that you can give to your ancestors. And since you're, at the center of our ceremony, and you've committed to the 13 moons, I'm going to light one for the lower ancestors and one for the higher ancestors and give you a nice spiritual boost. So I want you to just think about your home, your family, your life, what you really want in this next cycle, and bringing in the peace of your ancestors and healing the traumas as well. There. Next person is Stacy. And I know I wrote your intention on the back of here. So I want you to just go ahead and focus on that. And I have your packet here, and we're gifting to the higher ancestors, which means the ones that were enlightened. And also you got a gold ingot. The next person is Debbie. And this is yours. So I invite you to just focus on your intention, what you would like for your house and family. And your packet is also for happiness and wealth. And we're going to focus on clearing some of those lower ancestors. Next person is Jenny. I invite you to focus on your house and family. And I know from our last journey, we're going to focus on clearing those lower ancestors, those pesky ones. next person is Doreen. Doreen, go ahead and focus on your health and family. And we're going to also focus on happiness and wealth and inviting those higher ancestors, those benevolent ancestors into your life. Jennifer is next. Let Doreen go a little more. This is for you, Jennifer. I know I got your message and I put your intention on the back. So just focus. And then for you, we're going to focus on clearing some of those lower ancestors. And yeah, both your papers are about clearing the lower ancestors and bringing in healing to your lineage to help you so that you can thrive. Those stubborn ones. Okay, next person is Raven. So just focusing on health and family. And for you, it's a mix. We're going to call in the higher ancestors to help you. And then we're also going to clear some of the lowers. And April, this is for you. Focusing on your home and health and family. And for you, we're going to focus on bringing in those higher ancestors, those benevolent, enlightened ancestors, and feeding them. Add another match to get the other last part here. And then for everybody else, I'm adding in a medicine bundle. So let me get my list. And these medicine bundles were made during a really powerful eclipse cycle a few years ago. And this moon is actually closing up our last eclipse cycle. So I thought it was good. What we're really letting go in this ceremony is overwhelm, not good enough, feeling checked out, disassociated, complaining, not trusting, agitation, impatience, and arrogance. So that's what we're kind of focusing on. Okay. All the stuff that blocks the path. Okay. So let me get this a little bit more. in. And if you didn't get a candle this ceremony and you're like, oh, I'm kind of stumbling on this, I invite you to focus on what it is that you want in your life, your intention. This is for good fortune and health and wealth and happiness, and to honor your ancestors. So we'll put this in for everybody tuning in. And we have these little medicine bundles. And this is for Llewellyn. This one is for Raven. This one is for Deborah. This one is for Stacy. This one is for Jenny. What else do I have here? This one is for Doreen. This one is for Kara. This one is for Deborah. This one is for April. And this one is for Raven. And Rachel. And this one is for Llewellyn. And then I have something special for my Goddess Sunday group. I made these special Corn Woman bundles from all the ceremonies I've been doing this last couple weeks. And I want to send extra prayers to each one of you. So this is for Sylvia. I know you're not part of this circle this time, but you are. And this is your prayer bundle. Raven, this is your prayer bundle. April, this is your prayer bundle. Kara, this is your prayer bundle. Jenny, this is your prayer bundle. Raven, this is your prayer bundle. And then Rachel. Rachel, I made yours extra big. Thanks for joining us for the next 13 months. It's going to be quite an experience. This prayer bundle is for everybody, for the world. What is your greatest wish and prayer for our world right now? For our Mother Earth, for our children, for ourselves, for our families, our communities. What do you pray for? Be sure to join us every new moon and full moon. I just started live streaming these. These were private before. And so many moons ago, geez, probably now over 20 years ago, I went on a very powerful trip. And where I was led to was a place called Angkor Wat in Cambodia. It's these ancient temples in the jungle. And during that time, I bought a huge bundle of incense that I still have. And I've been like slowly but carefully, but very deliberately lighting these incense. And I wanted to share some of that with you today. I have 4 bundles here for incense. And this is a very powerful incense. It was made in the old ways, and it was made by a very old lady who had been doing it for her whole life, and her family came from a line that specialized in making these traditional incense. And as I burn it, I invite you to just imagine that your whole entire mind, body, and spirit is being blessed and cleansed in the sacred smoke, and to feel the power of the ancestors and the ancient world and the deepest part of who you are and what you really want and what you're healing, what your grandest wish for yourself, your family, your community, your world, and just connecting to that ancient, most powerful part of who we are. Bless all the candles. Just see the new doors opening in your life, closing those old chapters, releasing those old pains, and going back to the beauty of who you really are, healing your generations, and stepping into a new reality. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to be emailing everybody their messages. And if you'd like to participate in the next candle blessing for the full moon, be sure to go to my website. Until we meet again, many blessings. Aho.